You already learned how do you apply the distance mate and the angle mate, and you have the ability to limit the distance and also the angle. In this lesson I will show you how do you limit your angle or the distance. Here if I see from the top view of this assembly, you can see if I try to move this door, I can move this door to inside this part, which is not possible. So I can limit the door movement from here, and maybe I can give the angle 110 degree when I will open this door fully. In that case I have to use the angle mate, then I have to limit the angle mate. So I will activate my angle mate first, but I will not use the angle mate which I can get in the standard mate. Instead I will go to advanced mates. Here I can also get the distance mate and the angle mate, but few extra capability I can get from here. So first I will activate this angle mate, and here I have to select two entities. I want to apply the angle between these two surfaces, so I selected these two surfaces, and I have to limit this. So for the minimum value I will apply 0 degree, and for the maximum value I can put 150 degree, and for the current position I can put 60 degree. Now if I press OK and if I try to move to the end, you can see this is the limit, and if I move to the right, you can see this is the limit. By this way I can limit my angle. This is the example of the angle mate. So I will show you now another example where you can see I can limit my distance as well. Here you can see there are two parts here, and I just only applied one mate between these two parts, which is concentric mate. There is no other mate I have applied. Now if I want to restrict the piston movement between these two surfaces, in that case I can apply the distance mate. Before I apply the distance mate, first I need to know what is the distance between these two surfaces. This is 8 inch, and I need to know also what is the thickness of this area. So this is 1 inch. So I have to subtract 1 inch from this 8 inch. So I need that 7 inch distance. So first I will activate that distance mate, not from the standard mate. I will go to advanced mate, and when I will activate this distance mate, I have to select two entities. I want to make the distance mate between these two surfaces. If I see from the side view, and now I will apply the lowest value. Lowest value will be 0 inch, and the highest value will be 7 inch, and the current position will be 2 inch. And now if I press OK, and if I try to move my part, you can see I can limit the piston movement between these two surfaces. This is perfectly fine. So by this way you can limit your distance mate, but there are some extra steps you have to do. That means you have to calculate this 7 inch, which is the maximum travel. So this 7 inch you have to calculate by yourself. But if you use this width mate, you do not need to calculate this thing. In the next lesson I will show you how do you work with the width mate, so you do not need to calculate this maximum value manually.